Well, good morning, YouTube. I have been remiss in my videos because other than cutting, grinding, and welding, there isn't a lot to see as to what I'm doing here on her 57. So I've got this side buttoned up. That side's done too, but I happen to be spreading some water in the shop and I got all my welds rusted. So I got to sand them all down again, grind them all flush, and get some primer on that side. I went ahead and started stripping the paint off of this. Not the easiest paint to remove. As you see, I've tried everything from, I think that's a 24 grit. I've got the 3M pads going there. I just found this piece, where'd it go? It's on the grinder, that I had in my garage from previous years back home. I brought that over. That works very nicely. Goes right down the metal right away. Doesn't gum up. What I've been finding is, I guess it's the enamel or the lacquer paint that was used on these cars, tends to gum up your sanding discs. So I'll get it down like that quick, then I'll go over it with 80. Quick question, if anybody has any advice. There is lead, obviously, a lead seam here. Now, I don't see any issues with this lead seam. It's fine, it's dandy. It's a little bit lower now because I've hit it with the grinder. What's the best way to treat that, short of putting new lead in it, which I wasn't going to do, but maybe to just, I was just going to use Dynaglass over top of that and then filler, in case something reacts to it. I just didn't know. But I've got a seam down here that I took the lead out of a long time ago. I'll probably just end up welding that shut, and then obviously instead of putting lead in there, I'll fill that with filler. But anyways, that's where we're at. I'm taking some of the chrome pieces off that I've neglected to take off for a while. Screws are coming out pretty easy. Pretty ingenious how these are all attached. Everything's blind, you can't see it until you get the tail light off, take a couple screws off, and everything slides up. But enough of my babbling. That's all we're doing. Doing a couple other projects in the shop, but these people don't want to be on YouTube, so that's why you're staring at the floor. Over here in the paint booth, it's dark. Ooh. But I did do this front bumper for a 09, I think it's a Cobalt, little Chevy car, friend of my daughter's. We'll turn some light on over here so you can see what's going on. Just a quick little bumper replacement. It's painted now, maybe we'll do it next weekend. Turned out okie dokie. So that's ready, waiting for them to, or for me to say bring the car over. It's too cold out right now though. It's hard enough to get the shop warmed up. I can't even get this door open this morning. I was going to bring my truck in, but the weather strippings froze to the floor, so I don't want to tear it off until it warms up. But yeah, we've got some projects going on here. We got some doors, we got some fenders. We're doing a little bit of blocking. But that's about all we got going on the 57. That's what we're worried about right now, is her 57. I will keep working on this thing and see if I can get a video together for you guys. It's been a while. Thanks for being patient. See ya. So, a little bit of heat in all the right places. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, but this stuff just comes right off. Can you guess what I'm doing? But it is revealing a remarkable transformation, you could say. Nice clean factory paint still on parts of this thing. So we're working on the inner fender wells, the 57. Yep. Got a new trunk floor coming. We're gonna put that in too. We already did the front. Might as well carry on. Anyways, just a quick update. Wednesday afternoon, doing a little power hour. We're scraping tar, but it's coming off real nice. Heating it from the back side is the trick. Heat it from the front side, it catches fire, fills your shop full of smoke. Advice. See ya. So, this won't be much of an update. I told you I'd try and get you some more video. So, the floor is basically done. I need to clean up those welds over there. Get some seam sealer on my welds and on the seam itself, and then get some primer on all that, just so she doesn't go any further. I got all the rest of this worked on stripping the old paint off, as I was talking about in the last video. Had to use some chemical stripper to get, you know, in the corners and stuff. We dropped the gas tank out of her. I think I already said I'm getting a floor coming for it. I got to this on the weekend. Started taking apart the inner fenders. Got new fenders coming. Well, they're in the shed at home. I got to bring them out. I've put a call in to order this piece, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to save it. Didn't even know it was there until I started taking it all apart. But like I was saying in the last video, it's really amazing how all that tar, you can't even touch it when it's cold. But a little bit of heat on the back side and it just pops off in big chunks. And right now, in most parts, it's actually got the original paint still under it. And I'm going to give these a quick sandblast to get all the little nooks and crannies, show some paint on them. Got a little bit of patchwork to do up here. Not sure what's going on there. Blast these crazy looking things. Air vents that shoot the air into the cab of the car. But other than that, that's about all we've gotten up to here. Some pictures. I did a little cobalt bumper yesterday morning. But other than that, not a lot of progress. Well, I guess I've made some progress. If I get that trunk floor in, I can start working on the doors and fenders. Start putting things back together. I think I gotta get the frame over here, get the motor mounted in it. Things like that. Should be interesting. Only got a couple months, but I've done worse. See ya. Have a good week.